And you see this in the group. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You see this in the group. Let's go.
I don't see that.
You don't see the joint to say Prism Live? That's
But
what
that's YouTube. It
Yeah,
say YouTube.
you gotta click on that.
I have to sign in to subscribe.
You gotta sign in to watch it.
No.
When you click on it,
It tells me to sign in. I clicked on it. I can see it. But I clicked on subscribe and it's telling me to sign in.
okay.
So I can see it.
Let me see some. All right. Y'all come on up in here now. Yo. Yo. Excuse me. What up, what up, what up? Hey, what up, what up, what up? Let's get on in here, get on in here, get on in here. Hey, what up, y'all? The time is now 7:30, man. So I hope you tapped in. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesdays. Y'all already know what it is. Come on in here, man. Let's get it started, man. First of all, you already know we got to introduce my man Pop, Marvin Gaye, Jam Master Jay, Lisa Left Eye, Miss Aaliyah, Bob Marley, and Biggie. So thank y'all for coming on in. That's our co-host right there, man. What's going on with y'all out there, man? Y'all come on in. Once y'all up in here, give me a thumbs up to let me know you in here. Hopefully we are sharing and streaming on the live. We trying something new today, y'all. We streaming from Prism. This show is sponsored by Prism, so hopefully that it is working properly and everything is going as planned. I hope so. I hope so. If not, you know, trial and error. We'll get it right next time. But y'all come on in. Give me a thumbs up once you in here. See, where am I going live from? Huh?
Prism.
But am I live in Bhudda Speaks?
I'm sharing it.
But let me know if you can actually see the actual live playing without clicking on the link. Because I don't know if I'm live from my page or Bhudda Speaks live group. Y'all come on in here. Get on in here. Where y'all at? I see I got two over there. Let's see. And we got the chat going on. So what do you see? Where do you see me at?
YouTube.
No, I'm talking about just go to Bhudda Speaks live group. Do you see it without tapping on the YouTube? Now go to my regular page and see if you see me live over there. I'm live from my main page. Share that page to the group. Share that live to the group. Please. Once you hit share, go back over to Bhudda Speaks Live and tell me if you see it just regular without tapping onto the Prism.
Can't share it.
Huh?
Can't share it.
You said you can't? I see one share right here.
I just shared it.
Y'all come on up in here, man. See what's going down. All right, I'm waiting to get a few of y'all up in here, man, before we get started, you know. But first and foremost, I want to thank y'all for tapping in with me, man, for the continued support. It's a beautiful thing. We got a lot going on that we're trying to do and get accomplished. So the more that's going on, the more y'all gonna grow with us. We're gonna all grow together and get some of these goals reached. Bhudda Speaks Live. Another show has been added. Bhudda Speaks After Dark. That's going to be on Thursdays. We're moving that second show to Thursday after being requested by quite a few people. So I thank y'all for that. So we definitely going to be doing that. But other than that, I just want to thank y'all, man, for showing the support. supporting the home team. This platform, again, is more than just shits and giggles, man. This platform is to reach, to help, to build, and network. That's what we're doing it for. We're doing it for more than just a laugh and joke. We definitely doing that because you need that to get through the day. You need that to get through life. You gotta have some good laughs, some, when you're going through a lot of things. So that's definitely what we're here for. But again, I just want to thank y'all for all the support. So let's get right into it. First things first, we just had Father's Day weekend. Shout out to all the fathers, all the solid fathers that been holding it down. Hey man, I hope y'all had a good week. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Father's Day and got all the love and support that y'all need to get. Because a lot of the time, fathers, we feel a little unappreciated, We don't feel the importance, but we still do it. We don't do it for the recognition. Okay? We do it because that's what we're supposed to do. So a lot of times, it's like, got my nose shiny and shit. So a lot of the times, you got fathers that's going days and months, weeks, without even hearing, oh, thanks, Dad, I appreciate you. Or you're a great husband, or I appreciate you, or just thank you for everything you do. We might not hear it, but guess what? We keep it moving.
She don't see a comment section on YouTube.
Huh?
Niecy says she don't see a comment section on YouTube.
Comment section. The comments are there. The show chat view is there. Enter text for chat. Now, yeah. It's there. Show chat view is on. So hopefully y'all can come on in and comment. But like I was saying, a lot of the time we don't get the recognition that we feel we should get. But we hold our head and we keep doing it, man, and we stay solid. We don't worry about it because we don't do it for the kudos. We do it because that's what we're supposed to do. And that's what real stand-up men do. So once again, clap it up for the fathers. Appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing what you're doing, being in them kids' life. Announcement. Saturday, Hanging at the Point. We will be rescheduling that. Reason being, it's supposed to be up to 100 degrees on Saturday, man. 99, man. And I know damn well that I'm not going to stand out there in no 99 degrees with no grill, no AC in Haynes Point. So a later date to be announced. We're working on that. I can say if it was going to be 90, 91, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. But 99, yeah, that's a bit much, man. That's a bit much. So I don't think we're going to do that. What we are going to do, we're going to share for a later date. Niecy, Miss Hunter, and Chanel, they're going to get together and put together a later date. And we will be doing it. But it's not going to be far. We might just push it back one weekend. Nothing crazy. But 99, that's a bit much. That's a bit much heat. And I don't think nobody, to be out there drinking and, trying to have a good time, that's a bit much. That's a bit too much. So we're going to stay away from that. Next up, also, we're still doing the raffle. I just received a couple of phone calls about the raffle today. People asking, is the raffle still going on? Yes, it is. We pushed that date back. So the raffle's still going on. 1 for $5, 5 for $20. Grand prize winner. This is to feed the less fortunate. So we still doing that. So y'all make sure y'all get in with me. Get in with Niecy. Get in with Chanel. Get in with Miss Hunter. Get in with the administrators. The admins. Get in with them. They got everything you need to know. And the links are posted. So again, for those that might have missed it, we are canceling this Saturday due to the extreme heat advisory. You can't be out there drinking in that type of heat. I don't want that on my conscience with none of y'all passing out or none having no damn heat stroke, so we ain't even rocking like that. We're going to push it back a little bit. But other than that, let's get right into it. First things first, man. Where y'all at? Do I need to tag some more people? I can't see you. Where you at? Come on in. First things first, we had a post. We had a post in here today. And in that post, it said something about who was the weakest vocally out of these people. So the list was, you had R. Kelly, you had Prince, Michael Jackson, Tyrese, Babyface, and Chris Brown. So again, you had Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Prince, Babyface, Tyrese, and Chris Brown. And it asked specifically, not who's the best entertainer, who's the best dancer, who's the best rapper. It said who was the weakest vocally, singing-wise. And to my surprise, a lot of people did not say Chris Brown. So out of all them singers, you got that. Now, I had to put that out there because it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy because I do understand that music and talent is all off of what you like. But you got people that can do way better than that. And Chris Brown definitely, to me, fell at the bottom. So I just wanted to address that. So moving forward from that, the volume is low on here. Okay, let me see if I can turn this volume up. Let me see. Because I don't need y'all. Let's see. Is that a little better? Can you hear it a little better now? Let me know if that's a little better to you. Can you hear it? Can you hear it quite better? It sounds pretty clear on this end. But yeah, so another topic that we touched on that I wanted to bring up is we had, again, just to go back, we just had Father's Day. And Father's Day is one of the least celebrated holidays of the year. So again, the fathers that are not feeling the love or not feeling that they've received everything that they should receive, hey man, just know you are appreciated. Don't worry about the nonsense. We move on. Keep our head high. But tonight I want to get into the first topic. The first topic we want to talk about is the big C. The big C in relationships. And do y'all know what the big C is? What's the big C in relationships, baby? What's that word? Communication. You would think it's communication, but it's not.
Communication.
Nope, not communication.
Compromise.
Compromise. There you have it. The big C, man. We're going to talk about compromise. This word right here means so much. Can you turn up some more? Let me see if I can turn up some more. That's about it. That's all I got. That's it. Can you hear me clearly? She said cash, control. Oh, Lord have mercy. Only Niecy. No, the big C is compromise. Excuse me. So this word compromise, man, it means a lot, man. Let me tell you something. A lot of people want to be in relationships, but they are not willing to do what it takes to be in that relationship, and that's compromise. Compromise is a big deal, man. It's a big. Coochie might be number 2. So it's compromise, coochie, then communication. Let's say that compromise, coochie, then communication. We can go with that. But I say compromise because I was having a conversation with a lady earlier today at work, and she just can't seem to keep a good relationship and stay in a solid relationship. And she was like, do you know what it is? Why? Why do you think I can't? Is it something I need to change? That was her question. And I said, well, I really can't answer that because I really don't know you to that point where I can say, hey, what up, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Shout out to my man, Hen Dog. Shout out to my man, Sean. DJ Sean, appreciate y'all for tapping in. But this young lady, she said compromise is hard for her to do because she asked, why do I think she can't have a healthy relationship. And I said, like a lot of women, more so women in my eyes, you don't want to compromise. You want it your way or no way at all. And in a relationship, that's a big, big issue. That's a problem. That's a real big problem. Because go see Maury. No, seriously though, because like plain and simple, let's say well, we know this don't happen because when you ask your woman what she want to eat, she never know. But let's say your woman wants to go to a particular restaurant. Now, fellas, y'all know us, man. Just to keep her happy, you know, we might not even want that shit. We might not even want the restaurant that she picked. We don't feel like eating that shit. We don't want it. But guess what? The man gonna go with it just to make her happy. That's compromise. But then vice versa. A woman asks you what you want, and you say that, a certain restaurant. If she don't want that shit, she gonna tell you, I don't really want that. Shit, what, Niecy? Seriously. A man has a little more understanding, will compromise on certain things. You say, not your husband. So if he, what you mean? So if he don't want it, he gonna say, shit, I don't want that. Or he not just gonna go with it to make you happy. I don't believe that. I honestly believe that your husband will thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Mom say, I agree. See, the compromising part of it is we understand that to make that woman happy, we'll compromise certain things. Now, on the flip side, I will say that the compromising in a man's eyes may go differently on certain issues, certain things. But for the most part, we will bend and compromise to keep you happy. But a lot of people that are in relationships or think they're ready to be in relationships are not ready to handle the big C. Compromise is everything, man. Compromise is everything. My husband will be like, I don't want that shit. Pick something else. He ain't gonna do that to you every time, though.
He say that too, Niecy.
To keep the peace, let's be honest with you. To keep the peace, the man will pretty much go with whatever you want. For real, seriously. And if he a smart man, he will. If he a smart man, he will. But not to get off topic, really go with what the woman want for me. For sure, bro. For sure. Because at the end of the day, a man, a real man, and a good man, he knows that her happiness is important on certain things. Well, Niecy, that's great. You'll give him options. That's a beautiful thing. And a good woman will give a man options. But a good man, he truly understands that the littlest things can make a woman happy. It's not always about the big things. Just being considerate enough to figure it out. And that's what I feel as a man we go through. I feel that at the end of the day, as men, we have to figure it out, not just for us. We got to figure it out. When you're a husband, you got to figure it out for the wife, for the kids, and everything. Like, if you think about it, if your woman, fellas, real life, if your woman ever come to you and say, let's just throw something out there. Hey, I know we don't get paid until next week, but this is due now, and we really need to pay this. She's not just telling you that so you be aware that y'all need to pay it. That's her way of telling you to figure it out. And you got to know that as a man. That's the way of her telling you to. You as a man, you have to be smart enough to know, oh, she's not just trying to make me aware. She telling me, nigga, figure it out. So this is, and then when the kids have an issue and your wife or your girlfriend come to you and say, hey, well, you know what Tubby said to me today? And I just, and she waiting for your answer. Like, figure it out. So men, understand. We have a vital role to play. And if you're not ready to handle those type of situations and you're not ready to deal with that, think about it. I don't make them. You don't make them what, Niecy? Talk to me. What you mean you don't make them? Because I know you make them figure it out. Yes, indeed. And you have the right to do that because you're a wife. That's your man. You have the right to do that. That's what he's there for. If men talk they want to lead, then hold them accountable and make them lead. That's all I'm saying. Hold them accountable. But as I was saying to the young lady, and she was like, well, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong and this and that. So what I broke down to her, and I told her this. I said, listen, I don't make him have to figure things out. You don't make, I refuse to believe that, Niecy. Now, I know you're a strong woman. I ain't taking that from you, but I know damn well you make him figure things out. You like to spoil your woman. That's a fact. Okay, yes, y'all are a team. We are definitely a team. Financially. I mean, it's like, hey, what do you think the best thing for us to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't mean putting the financial burden on him. I'm talking about letting him lead and figure it out. And what's the best fix for an issue? But back to what I was saying, what I explained to this young lady today, when she was like, why it's so hard for her and as a woman and this and that to get a good man and know what to do. Yeah, okay, make decisions together. Make decisions together. But what I explained to her was this. Hen Dog says she don't have to figure out anything. Take care of everything. Ask her. Hey, it is what it is. But what I explained to this young lady was, look, from the moment a boy, now we're going to talk about a boy. We're going to talk about a boy first. So from the moment a boy is brought into this world and he's starting to be old enough to understand and comprehend, that boy is being taught how to treat a woman. He's being taught how to hold the door for a woman, how to respect a woman. He's being taught, and it's being embedded in his brain, not just by whoever raising him. It's being embedded by the TV. It's being embedded by just what he's seeing in day-to-day life. A boy grows up. You can walk up to a 10-year-old boy and you say, hey, what you do when you see a lady at the door? And he gonna say, I'm supposed to hold the door. Yeah, the average boy knows that by a certain age. So boys are being trained from a very young age not to hit women, to compliment women, to have a woman stand on the inside when you're walking, not to have her standing on the outside. These are things that are being embedded in a boy's brain all the way up until manhood. Okay? So again, from a very young age, boys are being taught how to treat women. As he should, correct. But guess what? Vice versa. A young girl is not taught like that. A girl, if you ask the average woman, when did she start being taught how to treat a man, she probably can't even tell you how old she was. Because girls are not, the TV is not showing women what to do for a man or how to treat a man that's a good man. But vice versa, us boys and men are being taught this at an early age. So with that being said, that's all the reason why I feel that's some of the reason why some of these women don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. Now, you get it as you get older as a woman, but ladies, I mean, honestly, can you give me an example of you as a child being taught something to do for a man, like the way we're taught to do for a woman? Give me an example.
So,
we can't hear you.
They don't need to hear me. My grandmother taught me about cooking. Like
Cooking.
Ironing my grandfather's uniforms for work for the week. Me and my sister took turns doing that. Washing dishes.
Okay, so that's you being taught to be domestic. That's not you. That's not teaching you what to do for a man, because you don't necessarily have to wash dishes for a man. You don't have to iron that man clothes. This is what you choose to do, but you don't technically have to do it. So I wouldn't say that's something. Her teaching you how to cook, you got to cook for yourself. So you see, that's the first thing you said.
She how to cook for me. She was teaching me how to cook for everybody that was in the house because they had 9 kids in the house.
Okay. But again, I gave you one example. A man or a boy is taught to hold the door open for a woman. He is at a young age. He is taught, embedded in his brain, not to hit girls. It's embedded in his brain to not let a woman carry heavy things. That's what I'm saying. So what is embedded in a young girl? And don't just say cooking, because you got to cook to live.
Right. But
so that ain't got nothing to do with it.
It depends on the person that's teaching them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a kid young, she told me certain things at 16 about a man.
Okay, 16, that's not young to learn. No,
it's not
versus
young to learn, but she told me at that age because I was already having a baby.
These young knuckleheads are so disrespectful. I don't fool with them. Now look. Okay, so I say that to say this. You basically, and let's be honest, as a woman, and Nisi, let me know if you agree, and any other women that's out there, let me know if you agree. You basically learn. Let me come up off of here.
You become a woman.
You basically learn when you become a woman.
I think boys are taught at a younger age because they are kind of groomed to protect and provide earlier than women are.
Protect and provide earlier. Okay, so let's see. Cuz wife trying to get in on the conversation. Does she need to be added to the group? Yeah, add her to the group. You can add her, or she can just tap in on Bhudda Speaks Live. Just tap in on the link, and somebody will let her in real quick. Paper plates are what we use. I iron my own clothes. Hey, I get that too. But yeah, cuz just let her come on in. You can add her. If she go to Bhudda Speaks Live and tap on it, and one of the admins will let her in real quick. Just let me know in the chat once she requested to be on here. I'm about to come off this prism. Y'all, we gonna stay right here where we at, but I'm about to come off this prism and go on over and open up on my gram. Because that's the only thing. No, I'm gonna leave that up because that's on YouTube and we need to keep that going. So, but yeah, man, like I said, when women aren't taught, they have to teach themselves, honestly. Because you basically, I feel a woman just learns from watching her mom. And what if she's not a good woman to her man? What if her mom wasn't a good woman to her man? So where does this woman really learn from? But boys and men, we got a lot of stuff we learn from. All right, Mom says, some things are modeled by the girl's mother if she has a mom and dad in her home. Okay, I definitely can go with that. And Sean said, I have 2 daughters. I talk with them at young ages, and still my oldest 22, youngest 14. So Sean, let me ask you this, brother. So as a man,
I have a question for him.
You can teach your daughters to be a good woman for a man, but same token, you can really only teach them how to be a good man, the type of woman that you would want them to be. So that's why I think it's vital for the woman to do that.
Is he teaching his 14-year-old the same thing that he's teaching his 22-year-old?
And Chanel asked Sean, are you teaching your 14-year-old the same thing you teach your 22-year-old? I would say, of course not, probably. Yeah, Hen, you can invite somebody. Yeah, come on, invite them in.
But that's why I'm saying, like, some girls are taught when they are becoming a woman and not as a teenager, because some people may feel that they too young to know certain things at 14, at 15.
Right.
So girls kind of, because you don't want your daughter to be fast, so it's a limit to what you want to teach her at a certain age.
All right. And again, I think that's a problem. And I'm going to tell you why. You don't want your daughter to be fast, so you don't teach her to a certain age. But you don't want your sons to be fast either, but you teaching them.
No, but you're not teaching them about, you're teaching them discipline and respect.
So teach that to the girls too.
But it's different for a girl, because you're teaching the son how to protect and provide. You teaching the girls are being taught how to nurture.
Okay. So it sounded to me a little bit, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Did y'all see the little girl who?
Can y'all let me know? Can y'all hear Chanel back there? Because she's sitting across the other room.
Who got up at her graduation? I think she was probably about 5 or 6 years old, and said they must have asked her what she wanted to be when she grew up, and she said pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And this was like a baby. Looked like she was maybe in kindergarten or first grade.
Yeah, that's a
So
bit
it's
much.
it's all in what you teach them and what age you teach them.
Yeah, that's a bit much. So Sean said he treat them the same way. His 22-year-old is a mom now. So I can say this. I learned from my dad a lot of things that were important as far as being a man to treat a woman. And I learned from mom also. But more importantly, I learned from just seeing things day to day in life.
And you learn from your friends.
No, I can't say I learned from my friends. I ain't really learned how to.
Some womanly things from other, like, family members and friends.
Okay.
Because of my situation with my mother. So if I couldn't, like, go to my mother. My grandmother had a limit to the things that she wanted to teach me at certain ages.
Yeah,
so
we gonna have to.
things I learned from other people.
I'm gonna need y'all to chime in and tell Chanel she gotta stop doing this, because she has a lot of insight and a lot of things to say, but she hides all the way across on the other end of the room.
I'm still working.
And all she gotta do is just sit a little closer so y'all can hear,
working.
you know. But this is what I go through. This is why I'm in search for a host, because the one that should be my host don't want to do it, y'all. Again, that's compromise. That's compromise.
Okay, so he can give his daughters the game from a mother's.
My youngest mom is in her life. My oldest, she don't deal with her. I raised my oldest as a single dad. Okay, so with that being said, so with this young lady wanting to know why she can't keep a good man and stay in a compromise. So what the compromise situation is, if I ask you as your husband to do something that I really, 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 really want, and if it's not it's not crazy, but it just might not be your thing, you know? And then a husband gets that response like, nah, I ain't doing that. That's like, you know?
If it's not nothing outlandish, I would do it because you asked me to. And that's the compromise. You do things that you don't like because I asked you to. But you don't like it, but you do it.
But how much rules can you put on a compromise? Now, you can put the basic rules on a compromise, like, no, you ain't bringing no other woman up in here. You ain't going out to do this or some unfaithful stuff like that. I understand that.
Every relationship, whether they're married or in a situationship, should have compromises. You can't please everybody, and everything's not going to work in your
but what's the
same way with the other person.
What's the dynamics of a compromise? Hey, bro, us men ask the same question. Keep it real. I'm looking still. But I mean, what's the limit on compromise outside of a threesome? Because that might not even be somebody's limit. Some people might be cool with that. But outside of that,
it depends on the people in the relationship and how far you're willing to go to please your mate. Like,
prime example, y'all, and she's gonna be pissed off at this. My boys, they want a dog so bad. My sons, they really want a dog, y'all. And I want to give them a dog, and just a little dog. But she will not bend or fold for this situation, and I'm like, damn. Where's the compromise? Like, it ain't like, okay, we can get a dog. All right, because I say this. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a quick little story. This before I got married, my mom told me a story, and y'all bear with me. Get them a dog. They will be responsible. Yes, Mom. Thank you.
They will not.
Thank you.
They let their frog die.
Angie said they will be responsible. I don't even remember them having a frog.
When we lived in Oxon Hill,
they had a turtle.
Well, a turtle.
That wasn't a seed. There she goes. She don't even know what it was.
Whatever it was, they stopped feeding it after 2 weeks.
Let me tell you a story about compromise that I was told the day before I got married. Right? I was like, I'm getting married. I'm doing this. So, you know, you had that little talk with your parents or whatever when they try to teach you something. So the story went a little bit like this. One day you're going to buy a house. Son, one day you're going to buy your wife a house. And when you buy your wife that house, she might see a house that got pink shutters green on the outside with pink shutters and yellow curtains. And you're going to be like, oh, that house is so ugly. But she really loved that house, right? And then you're going to see a house that might be all black with red shutters and green curtains. And you're going to be like, oh, I love this house. And she's like, oh, no, that house is ugly. So she said, this is where the compromise come in. You talk to her. You get her that house. And when you get that house, you go in there and you make her a room all to herself with the pink shutters, the green curtains, whoop-de-woo.
I can agree with that.
That's how you do it. So I don't know if y'all missed that. But basically, the gist of the story was to compromise, to keep that woman happy. You can't give her everything, but you give her a piece of something that's hers. And that's how you do the compromise. And that was just, it might not make sense to y'all, but it was a hell of a story for me, and I understood it. I understood it perfectly. It made a lot of sense. So, again, with that being said, if you're not ready to give up some things, be willing to compromise, don't be so quick to jump in a relationship, because that is what's killing relationships. People not wanting to compromise and honesty. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about social media. I don't care about anything. I think those are the main things that's killing relationships. Compromise, not being willing to compromise. All right?
And being selfish.
And not compromising is being selfish. I would definitely say that. And I know us men, we hard to deal with. We are hard to deal with. Like, we expect women to work, come home, cook our meals, have the house clean. We can't be like that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? It got to be different dynamics. Like me, I do 70% of the cooking in my household. But guess what? She does 70% of the laundry. You know? She ain't got to take out no trash. She ain't got to touch trash. She ain't got to pump her own gas unless she by herself. But, like, yeah, it got to be a balance. It got to be a balance. So, moving on to the next topic tonight. And this was by popular demand. By popular demand. How do you feel about your friends dating your family members and siblings? How do you feel about that? And if you just tuned in and you want to speak on the topics that we was already talking on, don't worry about it. You can come on back to it. We'll answer questions on that too. Did anybody check to see if PJ wife was able to get in? Babe, could you go check to see if PJ wife was able to get in? All right. So yeah, y'all, how y'all feel about that? You know, your best friend, your closest friend. How would you feel about your best friend dating your brother or your sister? If you're a female, I think it might be a little different for men. Like me, I wouldn't want my best friend dating my sisters. That'd be a problem for me. Women might feel a little different about their best friend dating their brother. What's her name?
Pam.
No, I didn't make it to Clark's visual, man. But yeah, R.I.P. to Clark. I didn't. Her name Pam.
I don't have a request.
You added somebody. You just added somebody. It might have been Pam. Was it Pam? I feel about that. I know as a man, I said, hell no. Hell no. You wouldn't want them dating. So why would you, what's the issue with your friends dating your siblings? I know me personally. I'm not saying my friends aren't good men. They're good guys. But it's just certain things that I don't want to have to deal with when that time comes. Because just like any relationship, you're going to have issues, you're going to have problems, you're going to have all that. And I ain't trying to be in the middle of that. Because, boy, was she able to get in there?
I don't see her.
My sound going down again. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. Everything is up. Everything is up, man. I'm going to have to check on that. I'm going to find out, though. Yep, that's her, Niecy. That's her. So, Pam, welcome on in. I hope you're coming in. Thank you for joining the group. Every Tuesday, 7:30, this is what we do. Talk to me Tuesdays. 7:30, Bhudda Speaks Live. This is what we do. And for y'all just coming in, we are pushing back the date on the Hanging at the Point because of the extreme heat advisory. So, yeah, it's not working. You can hear me clearly, so we're going to keep it moving. So, me personally, like I said, my friends are good people. They are. But I don't want to have to look at my friend and know that he's smashing my sister, first of all. I'm going to feel a certain way about that. Especially when I know the type of guy he is and what he does and all that. I don't want to have to deal with that. And second of all, when they get into their little beefs and problems, you know, it's going to be like, yeah, because I had one of my close friends talk to a cousin of mine. And that was the worst decision ever. Allowing my friend to talk to my simultaneously. Oh, he did this. Oh, she did that. And I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all doing this because y'all expect me to be on somebody's side. And I just don't want to have to go through that. So that don't work for me. Chanel, how you feel about your girlfriends dating your brothers?
Personally, I don't like it. But I can't control what they do. But I will tell them from the jump. I don't care what y'all got going on, long as nobody putting their hands on each other. Don't call me about any issue y'all having, because I don't have nothing to do with it.
Well,
I
physical.
wouldn't want their relationship to put a strain on my friendship.
Okay.
So what they do is their business. I stay out of it. As long as don't nobody put their hands on each other,
then it's
they
cool.
They do what they do. They grown.
I wouldn't want them to date. Nisi says, I wouldn't want them to date because when they break up, then it will be awkward being their friend. Oh, you know what? I probably can handle that part, though.
Yeah, I
can handle that part.
That part because they knew what it was.
Yeah, because that can happen. I can handle that. And I think I would be happier once they broke up. Sad to say.
I'm still friends with somebody my brother dated.
They wouldn't be able to attend family functions like they did before. Yes, they could. If she's your friend first, and that's one thing. If she's your friend, let me tell you something. If she was your friend, she gonna always be your friend. Whether it doesn't work out with your brother or not. Now, would it be a little weird? Yes, it would. I do agree to that. But you can't let that. As long as they didn't break up in a tragedy.
Weird, then the friend won't come around. Your brother is your brother, so he's gonna come around.
Well, she better toughen up and have some tough skin.
Yeah, the friend can pick or choose whether they want to come to the function or not.
So look, y'all, I need y'all to start sharing this group. Invite people to the group. And when you got topics you want to discuss, put it out there. Put it up in the group. Let it be known. Doesn't matter if my brother didn't want her there, then she wouldn't be there. Okay. So you're gonna take your brother's side, and it's gonna cause strain on your relationship. I see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying.
But that's why you stay out of it.
You really can't stay out of it though, because that's your brother or your sister.
No. I mean with the friend.
Yeah, because if you feel your brother or sister was done wrong, you're gonna go with your brother or sister. So I definitely feel that. But yeah, man, I need y'all to start sharing. Trying to do, and I want y'all feedback. I want y'all topics. Start posting your topics. We got new people coming to the group. We got a lot of things we got going on. I'm really upset about having to push this Haynes Point thing back, but it's gonna be too hot, y'all. It's gonna be too hot, and I don't want to have us out there like that. I'm not gonna be out there like that, and that's just being honest. That's just being honest with you. So we got to push that back for a little bit. But bring it during the week. We're gonna put the email out there. If you want to email some topics, you can send your email. Start sending us and start promoting who you are. Promote the page. Share the page, and we're gonna share you. So if you got a business, whatever you got, get active, because we're gonna be doing a lot of cleaning up in the group. And for those that ain't active, we cutting them out. We outside on the 29th if the weather permits. All right? You heard it from our admin. On the 29th, if the weather permits, that will be the new date. So it'll be a new flyer coming out. And that's the to be announced date, the 29th. Sounds good to me. That's it. And we still going to do everything we was going to do. Bring your chair, bring your crabs. We're going to have the hot dogs and burgers for you. Bring your drink. your chair, and your little cooler, and we're going to get it in. We're going to have some music, some games, free dogs and burgers. You know, but start coming into the lives, man. Share the group, share the page, so we can get this thing going. We got a lot that we trying to do. We also trying to put together a little pool party before it get to before the summer over with. You know, we was talking about that earlier today, trying to put a little pool party together. So we got a lot of things we trying to do, man. We're gonna keep it going. But just to go back to that last topic that I was on, we basically going to get my wife's dream car Saturday. She's earned it and deserved it. Hey, man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. See, that's men. That's what men do. Going to get my wife her dream car Saturday. She earned it and deserved it. Hey, man, that's a hell of a statement right there. And I salute you for that, Hen. I salute you for that. But Hen OG, though. That's the type of things that he do. You know, I get there one day. I didn't get her dream car, but I got her a car. It was a car that I wanted too. But compromise. Again, that's compromise. It is what it is. So yeah, y'all, let's keep it going, man. But to go back to the initial topic, what I basically told the young lady was, I feel she hasn't been groomed. I don't think the woman was groomed, because again, men, we are groomed on how to treat women. Now, some of us go astray, or some of us just don't apply how to treat a woman, and we wrong for that. But we basically are groomed from a young age. Like my son right here, Tubby. Come here for a second. I'm gonna ask you a question. And he hasn't been listening to the podcast. He hasn't. He just walked out here. All right, so my baby boy, this is my baby boy Tubby right here. He's 14 years old, right?
15.
15. I'm sorry.
He's 15.
15. That's my baby. I'm not rushing it. All right, so if you see a lady and she's having a hard time carrying something, what you gonna do?
Ask her if she needs help.
Bam. If you see a lady and you walking through the door and you're about to walk through the door and you see a lady coming, what you gonna do?
Hold it.
You see that? Hold it. Can y'all hear him? All right. Do you hit women?
No.
All right. You see what I'm saying? These are the things that he's been groomed to know since he was young. Like, I used to, like, when they were 6 and 7. You remember me telling you that? Hold the door. Hold the door. Right? But I really didn't have to tell you long, right?
I just kind of remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, they said they can't hear you. I'm sorry. Come down. So, son, if a woman is struggling with a bag or something heavy, what do?
Ask her if she needs help with it.
Can you hear him now? She said he don't hear women. Nisi, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Outrageous, buddy. Outrageous.
All right, so yeah, but he gave the right answers, damn it. Take it for what it's worth. And no, he ain't gonna hit no women. He's not gonna do that. He know better. He knows better. But yeah, man. So again, I told her she wasn't groomed, and it's not her fault. You know, a lot of women are not groomed.
Your
Nana said you are so handsome.
Thank you.
He said thank you. But yeah, man, I mean, I basically told her she hasn't been groomed. He looked like his mama. She is so petty. Nisi, and this is the thing I don't get about Nisi. She's supposed to be my friend. She's supposed to be my friend. But all y'all, Nisi, Miss Hunter, that it's like they got with Chanel and now it's just they are clicked up and they just be bashing me, man. That's cold. That's cold. I brought them together for all three of them to dog me, to talk bad about me. It is what it is, though.
My sister's recovering. She ain't on here today.
It's cool. And T's ain't here again either. T's done missed the show again. See, I'm going to have to start tagging people.
People coming late. I tagged everybody.
Yeah, everybody got tagged. But we're going to start going. Look, y'all, let me say this while y'all on here. I'm figuring out multi-streaming. So bear with me. So if it's ever a time when you see tap in on the link for the live, that's because we're multi-streaming and we're on YouTube. I'm trying to have it where we're on YouTube, Facebook. I don't just want to be on one platform. I want to get it all. Teasing now. Don't you give my homie the boot. Don't you do him like that. He can't get the boot. That's my brother. But yeah, so if y'all ever see me, y'all gonna see me trying different things. Again, we still in the trying stages, but I'm trying to stream from all platforms. So that's why you might see something pop up to say tap the link to watch the live. You'll still be on the link. I have a 2014 Chrysler 300. Bring repair. She's driving a 2023. Yeah. You know, I know about the 300s. I love Chrysler 300s. Great cars. But yeah, so you might have seen something a little different today where you had to tap on it to watch the live. But we working on some things. It's only going to get better, man. It's only going to get better. And I appreciate y'all for sticking in there. But start being active. Keep getting active. You know, we're going to be posting questions. Niecy asks y'all every week. She asks y'all every week, when is your birthday? Who's celebrating a birthday? All that. We need to know these things because all of us are Facebook friends and we don't want to miss nobody's birthday. We don't want nobody to feel left out. And we want to be able to invite everybody to all the events so we can have fun, man, and enjoy ourselves. So this show will be on YouTube. I got that part together. We streaming on YouTube. We streaming on Facebook. Now I just got to figure out how to stream on Instagram. And then we'll be on all three at the same time. So it's coming together. It's coming together, baby. But yeah, so the 29th, flyer will be out. Announcements will be out. So on the 29th, we outside hanging at the point. We're going to do it right. And yeah, this is the show right here, man. This is what we do. Bhudda Speaks After Dark. That will be starting next week. Okay, YouTube don't have comments. It does. I got to figure it out, Niecy. It do got comments, but maybe not from this stream. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get together. We're going to have it all figured out by next week, I guarantee. I guarantee. And also next week, the second show will be added. That's going to be on Thursday. We still working on some final touches for that, so it won't be tomorrow. But the second show will be added, and that's going to be that one. So keep the kids out the room. Go lock yourself in the room. Lock the door. Put your headphones on and talk low. You're going to have to put your headphones on and talk low because we're going to get real serious up in there. But yeah, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure the YouTube out. I'm working on that. But it is supposed to have comments. I don't know why we're not seeing the comments, but we'll get it. We'll have it together next week. Oh, Lord. Look at her. She going to get us. That's why we're not going to be on YouTube.
Niecy is ready.
Because she going to get us kicked off YouTube. We're going to be talking about what? Lord Jesus. Y'all pray for Niecy. She got a good heart. She got a good heart. Okay, she's on YouTube. But she couldn't, I don't think we could see her comments on YouTube, P. So we working on that now. We working on that. We'll have it figured out. But thank you. Hey, Pam, thank you for joining the group. Hey, I love you, cuz. Thank you. I love y'all. And I know I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I missed the last thing I was invited to, but it won't happen again. We are definitely going to come out. Because it's nothing like family. And that's one of my day ones right there, y'all. Y'all see Paul Hamilton. When y'all hear me say P or P's up, I'm talking about my cuz, man. That's my cousin and my brother, man. Yeah, she can't comment on FB. I don't know why. And then she's talking about, yes, we coming out. She a mess. But yeah, man, you know, we go back like 4 flats on these pimping Cadillacs, man. That's when we was running wild, man.
I'm going to send her a friend request from my Facebook and then add her to
Pete, Chanel going to send her a Facebook request and then add her the right way. She said she coming for you. Oh, man. Hey, man, it's all love, man. It's all love, man. So, yeah, y'all keep tapping in, man. Hey, the food definitely gonna be on point. Definitely. It's all love, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the momentum going. I like the way that the group is going. I see things going in a great way, and it's only gonna get better. We're working on a lot of things. Just give us some time. Bear with us. Give us some time, and we're gonna get there. I promise you. Because like I said, the staff is awesome. The admins are awesome. Everybody's working. Everybody putting in that time. We just need the support. And I hate to say it, but I don't want this to be a group where only outsiders are supporting. I want the family in here supporting the most. The ones, the day ones. All y'all that's in here now. The people, it's so many of y'all that don't tap in on the live, but y'all on here every day posting and commenting. Come on into the lives, man. Come on up in here. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Bring your ideas. Use this platform for networking, for growth, for helping the community. That's what we're here for, man. So it's all good, man. But y'all tap in. So look, remember, Tuesday, 7:30. Thursday is going to be 7:30. And stay sucker free, and it will be. If ain't nobody else tell you, I love you. And that's real spill, man. Y'all keep it coming. I'm going to talk to y'all on the next go-round. We out of here. Anything anybody want to say before we go? Is there anything anybody need to say or do before we go? I'm going to give y'all that option. We putting it out there. And I want to know how y'all like the last show. If the wine tours. Yeah, they do. Nisi, that's their thing. They be on the wine tours, man. So put it in the group, P. That's what this is for. When you have things like that, when you're doing stuff, put it in the group. That's what this is for. It's an open platform.
Tell them I'm coming.
And Chanel, that's her shit. All she want to do is drink wine. So yeah, put it in the group.
Don't say that.
She got a fat ass glass of wine right now.
I sure do.
So yeah,
Right now.
put it out there, man. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Hey, it is what it is. So again, love y'all, man. See y'all next week. 100.
I can't see.